What's up YouTube, Jack Sutcliffe here, and today we are doing a review of Redcon1 MRE Blueberry Cobbler protein shake / meal replacement shake. Let's get into it and see what you think of it. So everyone, yes, we are doing a review of Redcon1 MRE Peach Cobbler flavor. This is only 1 scoop serving, which is around 32 grams. Typically, this should be around 3 or 4 scoops. It is a big old serving size, but because this is just a sample, we only get the 1 serving. We'll do a breakdown of nutrients, ingredients, macros, kind of taste, mixability, all the flavors out there, so you guys know whether or not this is worth the money. Before we do though, if everyone could just like and subscribe to the channel, that would be appreciated, because it turns out, everyone, that out of all of the views this channel's had so far, 99% of the people that watch this are not subscribed. So if we can hit subscribe and get to 1,000, it would be greatly appreciated. So straight down into the ingredients and the macros. I'm gonna blow it up on the screen so it's easy for you guys to follow along. So first things first, like I say, this is a one scoop serving packet. There should be 3 or 4 servings. In this, you got 131 calories, 9 which are from fats total, which is less than a gram from saturated. Then you've got 0 cholesterol, 50 milligrams of sodium, 63 grams of potassium. Total carbohydrates are 19 grams, which may sound the alarms for some of you, but 2 of which are dietary fiber and 1 gram from sugar, and then overall 12 grams of protein. Now, some of you may be thinking, whoa, only 12 grams of protein, what's going on? This is MRE, which is meal ready to eat. I don't want to say protein powder, but basically meal replacement. And that's what it is. It's not like whey protein, anything like this. There is no dairy in this. There is no whey protein. This is all from real food sources, just to clear that up. So in terms of the ingredients, follow with me. We've got rolled oats, which is where all of them carbohydrates are coming from, which is great to see. Then the protein blend that this product has, you've got beef protein isolate, and it says from bovine. Then you've got salmon protein, so I'm a little bit intrigued to see if this smells and tastes fishy. Then you've got chicken protein, egg protein, brown rice protein, and pea protein, which the salmon protein and the pea protein, knowing that a lot of vegan protein powders are from pea protein, I'm intrigued to see if this tastes like garbage, but we will see. Then you've got some dehydrated yam, some dehydrated sweet potato, some pea starch, coconut water powder, dehydrated blueberry fruit, which is probably where the sugars are coming from, and the goji fruit after it. You have got some maltodextrin, which, if you've seen my video on Optimum Nutrition Serious Mass, which I'll hit the link up in the screen, you'll see my bugbear with maltodextrin, but that's just in there for some carbs, stuff like that. So, and then you've got some dextrose, some MCT oils, natural flavors, which again, just to give it that blueberry cobbler flavor, and then some cellulose gum, some cinnamon, salt, sucrose, and achalain potassium, which then last 2 are just sweeteners to keep the sugar nice and low. So that's pretty much what's in it. Like I say, there's no dairy in this, so if you're lactose intolerant, anything like this, you should be okay with this. So yeah, that is pretty much it. This is classed and advertised as a meal replacement sauce, not like a whey protein supplement. So before I get into it though, again guys, if you haven't already and you're finding it useful, please subscribe down below and hit like. Anyway, let's get into the taste and mixability test. In terms of first impressions, just try not to splash this everywhere. First impression just from the smell, because I like to kind of work out beforehand. Doesn't really smell of anything. Doesn't smell fishy or anything like that. You have got some bits in there. I don't know if you can see if the camera's capturing that, but there you go. I've got 200 mils of water on this. It states to 4 ounces, which yeah, I'm pretty close. Oh, I'm a little bit over 4 ounces, but I'm going to stick with my 200 mils of water. The reason for this is just because typically for a 30-gram serving of any kind of powder, typically go for 200. So this may be a little bit on the watery side, but hopefully the cellulose gum and everything will help with the textures. So now that I've actually poured it into this, you aren't going to be able to tell, but I'm getting a really strong blueberry flavor coming through, or a really strong blueberry smell coming through, which is really nice to see. Let's give it a shake. What I'm expecting to see, just because of how much rolled oats are in this, since it's at the top of the ingredients list, is that a lot of the oats are probably going to sink to the bottom if you don't drink it straight away, or if you leave it. So if you are not drinking this straight away before I've even tried it, every time you have it, maybe just give your shaker or a cup a quick swill, just to get them oats from settling down on the bottom. So I'm just going to shake this a bit more. So here we go. In terms of taste from the lid. Wow. First impressions, very blueberry, very blueberry. In terms of mixability, I'm going to pour it into this so you can all see. So this is looking really nice. It's not like bright blue, which is nice to see. It's just a normal kind of color. As you can probably see from your side of things, you can see these little bits slowly coming down. That's going to be a combination of the natural ingredients. And like I say, just as I'm looking to the bottom, you have probably got what looks to be bluey purplish, which is probably the oats and the blueberry and the fruit, all just slowly sinking down. So yeah, as you can see, now that it has settled a little bit, we have still got the foaming on top. We've got a nice clear consistency at the bottom. Doesn't seem to be any floaters. Like I say, just got the same stuff that's just sunken down into there. Again, I don't know if you can see, if I tip this any further, it's gonna go over me, but you get an idea of it. And again, guys, just before we taste this, please hit like and subscribe, always appreciated. In terms of taste, not bad. Not bad. It doesn't taste fishy, which is super nice. I was expecting it to maybe taste a little bit fishy or a little bit odd. In terms of the texture, before we get to the taste, texture-wise, it is a little bit grainy. Like, you do feel like you've got some residue left over. That, again, guys, is just from the oats, nothing else. Other than that, the texture, the consistency is really nice. There's no floaters. So yeah, like I say, the Redcon1 MRE, a blueberry cobbler flavor, they seem to have nailed it quite nice. The blueberry flavor does taste artificial, but let's be honest, it's going to at this point. If you've ever had an MRE pack, they generally taste like garbage, so this is actually a nice change of pace. No, that's nice, that's enjoyable. And again, I'm just going to try to show you guys again in terms of for the oats, because I feel like you should all know. Again, you can just see that residue slowly moving down from the bottom of the glass, hopefully. There we go. And then when we quickly turn it back, you might just slowly see it sinking back down. And again, that is just the oats, so don't be concerned. And this is why I say, if you're not drinking it all straight away, just give it a little swirl just to get them bits up, because otherwise you're gonna have that watery consistency at the top, and then at the end you're just gonna get hit with a load of oats, which isn't necessarily the best. If you've ever done like a homemade bulking protein shake, which again, I can hit that up in the screen. In terms of taste, just going back to the blueberry flavor, like I say, it is artificial, but that maltodextrin doesn't come through, which is really nice, because in other protein powders, that maltodextrin can really just slam through, and it isn't that nice. So yeah, in terms of cost per serving and everything for this, typically it's advertised at around $2 or $3 a serving, depending on where you're buying it. It's around $75 for a 25 serving tub, which is a little pricey, but like I say, it is a complete meal replacement. If you break down the macros, it's apparently kind of coming on par for par, but it all depends on what price you can get this as to whether you can justify it. If you buy this flavor, you are not going to be disheartened. You're not going to be disappointed. It is genuinely nice, which is good to see. In terms of flavors, it comes in a whole range of flavors, from like, I've got the peach I've got the blueberry cobbler flavor. You can get pumpkin pie, strawberry cheesecake, peanut butter cookie or peanut butter pie. You can get fudge cake. You can get chocolate chip. There are loads of them out there. I think there's actually about 7 or 8 flavors, which is really cool to see. The cinnamon doesn't blast through too much in this, which is nice. So yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be disappointed. So yeah, again, everyone, let me know what you think down below. Please subscribe because it always helps the channel to grow. And let's get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. Thanks again, everyone.